Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome, everyone. Just letting everyone in.
Hi.
Guys, let me know if you can hear me.
Oh, can hear you, Stephen.
Perfect. How's everyone doing?
Very good.
Pretty good, nice. I would love to see people on camera. This is really cool. Yeah, nice to see who you're talking to. So we're just gonna get started soon. People are coming in. So while we're waiting for people to come in, if you guys want to share kind of like where you guys are from, where you heard about this webinar, and what you guys are hoping to learn today. So we'll do a raise the hand, physical hand, or a virtual hand, and then we'll do a little bit of sharing before we get started. So whoever wants to share, where they learned about this, what they want to learn, and then where they're from.
I'll go.
Nice.
Hi, Stephen.
Hey, Danny, how's it going?
Well, everything's great. So I have been doing search engine optimization for websites.
Oh, nice.
I got to learn about this on the Facebook post, and I just dived right in. What I'm hoping to learn is what you mentioned on the post, right? Basically, generating leads and handing them off to the realtors or mortgage brokers.
Amazing. Yeah, if you've been doing search engine optimization, this is just an extension of that. So it'll be super easy for you to do this. So that's great.
Awesome.
Anyone else wants to share? I see in the chat, Christina from Ottawa. Hi, Christina. Anyone wants to share where they're from? Joanna from Ottawa. Yeah, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat, guys. Where are you guys from? Where are you guys from? What do you guys want to learn today? What did you guys hear about this? And then we'll get started. If someone wants
I can go if you want, if nobody else is going.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, Stephen. So my name is Sabio. I'm actually based out of Windsor, Ontario. Right now, I'm sitting in Sydney, Australia. So I'm taking a long break, enjoying the fruits of my labor.
Nice.
I'm a real estate investor first and foremost, and I also have a construction company. So I started doing real estate investing and ADU concepts, if anybody knows about that, building secondary suites. And then through my social media, people asked me to help them out. And because of that, I started doing construction on behalf of other investors. So referral business is great, but now I'm going full-time into that business. And what I'm hoping to learn out of today is that I've got websites up and running, but my lead generation from those websites are practically zero, right? So I saw your post on my feed, Stephen, there.
Yep.
We haven't met in person, but I don't know, we're connected on Facebook, like I guess all investors are. So it really intrigued me what you're doing, and hopefully I'm going to learn from that and implement that in my business.
Perfect. Yeah, for sure. We'll share some good stuff, and you'll definitely be able to implement some of it in your business. Reading Christina's post here, I want to improve on tech skills. Yeah, right place tonight. Great. Perfect, guys. So we'll get started. The recording is on. There will be a replay available, so I'll make sure that you guys get it. I want to learn about how to drive traffic. That's perfect. So what I'll do is that I'll share my screen with you, and then we'll get started. If you guys are not talking, like, please mute yourself so we're not disrupting anyone. And then as people are coming in, I might come in and out of the screen so that I can just get a few people to come in. So I'll go ahead and share my screen, and then we'll be able to get started. All right, so right here, and then if you guys are ready, say ready. It's gonna be really cool. Put ready in the chat. All right, perfect. All right, guys, so this is what I have for you. and then we'll get started. All right, guys, let's get it. All right, so what's going on here is we're going to be talking about how to create passive income using what I call like digital real estate. So that's what we're doing today. In terms of like the agenda for our time together today is, first thing first, I will need your commitment, your full commitment. So we'll talk about that. I'll talk about who I am, and you know, my promise to you essentially is that you'll learn something that you're going to be able to apply for your business, or that you'll be able to do for other people's business as well. And then it's going to be one of the highest income skills, like along the different income skills that you have, for sure, 1%. I'll talk about who this training is for. We'll talk about what digital real estate is, how it works, how you can get involved in that space, and then the opportunity, like there'll be an opportunity to work together as well. So first thing first, I need your commitment, you know, right? So a lot of people come to webinars, and I go to webinars too, and sometimes you're kind of distracted, you're doing something else at the same time, not really fully paying attention. But for this webinar to be as impactful as I think that it can be, I'll need like your full commitment. So what does that mean is that first thing first, like, you know, I want you to get to do like a contract with yourself. Take your phone, take something to write on, do it on the computer, but write like a statement that says that you're committed to being here today, present, fully present, ready to go, ready to do things. So write something, say, you know, I commit to being fully present, and then to take action on what I learned today. So that's, I'll give you like, guys, like a 5 second to do that, and then we'll get started. So other than writing that contract with yourself, remove all distractions. So all distractions that might be around, remove all of them so that you can be fully present for today. Please mute yourself if you're not talking, so you're not distracting other people that are here to learn. If you're able to come on camera, this is really cool for me. This way I can get to see you, see your facial expression, see that I'm not just talking to myself. And it's always helpful when I can see some faces. Take notes. There'll be time at the end to ask some questions, and then there'll also be some time to share your aha moments. You know, so anything that you learned today that you want to share back with the group, there's going to be a time to do that as well. So if you guys are committed, write committed in the chat. You know, I need this to be interactive. I want this to be, you know, just not me talking, but like you participating too. So write in the chat, committed, 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 so that I know that you guys are here, that you're listening, and that you're present, and that you're ready to go. All right, guys. So who am I? So some of you know me, some of you don't. So my name is Stephen Lecomte. I'm a real estate investor and a digital real estate entrepreneur. So what does that mean? I do 2 things in real estate: multi-units investing. So we buy multi-units, and then you know, I've bought some where I use some of my own funds, invested in other people's deals. And then I also bought some where I raised 100% of the capital, sometime by myself, sometime with other partners. I have some people that I've worked with in the past, some partners that are on the call with me too. Christina that's on the line, James that's on the line, and a few more people that I might not see now. But yeah, so we buy real estate together. We put deals together. We buy them. We make sure that they're profitable, and then we create generational wealth that way. I also got involved in the land development space about like 6 months ago, where we're basically taking pieces of land, we're putting them together, and then we're erecting larger multi-units on them. So this is a newer space for me, but definitely something that I'm putting a lot of time and attention on. And then what you guys are probably the most interested in, for tonight at least, is the digital real estate aspect of things, where I also buy website or build websites myself. I rank them on Google, and then I'm able to like use that asset and then create some income that way. So that's what we'll dive in today. Next part essentially is like, what is this for? Like, who is this for? Like, who's the right person to learn about these skills? So first, on the left side, I have like the person that is kind of like interested in learning a new skill, and then taking that skill and then putting it to action. So this could be someone that's interested in creating websites, whether you have the technical ability or not. I'll show you guys like, you know, ways to go around that. But you have a little bit of time, or you're interested in using your skills, the skills that you'll learn, and then you want to basically have other people benefit from the digital asset that you'll create. And then on the other side, we also have business owners that are interested in getting more leads. So as people in this group are learning how to do this, there'll be a resource for you that you can use to, to get some more leads from. Or, you could always come to me and then I'll be happy to help you generate some more leads. So this is who this is for, mainly. And then, so if you're in that one group where you're interested in kind of doing this for you, like doing it for yourself or for others, type 1 in the chat. If you're in that second group where you're looking for leads for yourself, for your business, and that you'd be interested in getting people to like get you leads, type 2 in the chat, just so we know who's in the room. And if you're undecided and you don't know what, you don't know what's going on, but you're here to learn and you're excited, time to chat, put 2 in the chat. All right, guys. So this is like a really cool space. Leads is like, one thing that like businesses will need all the time, right? So for example, like there's like clients that are looking for a business for different kind of services. Sometimes you need a plumber, sometimes you need a mover, sometimes you need a hairstylist, sometimes you need like a new restaurant to go to. There's always a reason to look for a service provider some way, somehow. There's some real estate investors in the group. So sometimes you need a lawyer, you need an accountant, you need like different people. And like you as a client are looking for a service. And then on the other side, there's the business owners. So these are the people that are looking for clients. They're just like, they have their business, they have a business model, they have a great service or product, and then they're looking for people to consume, to use these services. And this is what the opportunity is, because right in the middle, digital real estate can like really solve this problem. So the opportunity is right there. Every business owner needs leads, because the leads turn into, well, not all of them, but some of the leads turn into customers. Customers generate income for the business, and then the incomes pay the bills. So that's how like this whole system kind of works. So like I just did some cool little research in the background on this really cool tool that you guys all know about called Google. And like on average, every single day, there is like about 8.5 billion searches on Google. So like people are definitely using Google. They're definitely looking for services, definitely looking for people to help them with different things. And essentially the way that I like to think about this space of digital real estate is that we use Google as like the primary source to create these leads for these businesses, because like that's the #1 source that people go to, right? Like if you're not getting a referral directly from someone that you're mainly using Google as at least one of the tools that you're considering when you're looking for a service provider. So it's not like other sources of leads, for example, advertising, where you're on Facebook, just doing your thing, working, and then there's an ad that pops up that has nothing to do with what you're doing. If you're searching on Google, for example, what's the average cost for a mover in Ottawa? You're looking for a mover. You're gonna move soon, or someone in your family, someone that you know somewhere somehow is moving. So it's not like it's a random ad that just kind of interrupts you from doing what you're doing and then tries to get you to do something completely different than what you're trying to do. So we use Google as like one of the main source for creating leads. I'll give you guys an example. This is a real case study, a real website that I currently own. So for example, if you go out and search commercial snow removal in Ottawa, this is kind of like what it would look like outside, like on the web. And then I have some tools here like that gives me a little bit of extra data. But essentially, I've created a website. It's currently ranking on ranking 34 on Google. It used to be like higher, but then I kind of neglected it a little bit because I didn't have a client for it. And now that I'm in the process of looking for a client for it, I'm going to ramp it up so that it goes back towards the first page on Google. But essentially, what we do when it comes to this space is that we create a digital asset usually a website. It doesn't always have to be, but usually a website. Then we rank it. And then once it's ranking well, we get the leads that comes from to the website to a business owner that's responsible for getting the service done for the clients. So for example, I do not own a commercial snow removal company, but I own an asset, a website that generates leads for a commercial snow removal company. And then this is how the leads come to the business. So this website is ranking page 34, not page 34, but like a ranking position 34 on Google. And then this is kind of like the website, how it looks like. The number is not active right now, but the form is still active, and then we're receiving like inquiries all the time. So the website is really simple. It's a website that really talks about snow removal. There's like different pages, different services that are offered, and then someone can come in and then they decide to get a free quote, and then these free quotes go to a business, and then the business gets the work done. So right now, this website, this is kind of like the inbox for it. These are some of the leads that are coming to this website. And this is like kind of slow because it's not ranking #1. It used to, and it will again. But for now, because it's ranking kind of like, a few pages down, there's not that many leads. But sometimes you need a lot of leads. There are services that are low volume, high cost. There's some services that are high cost, high volume. Different services interact different ways. But on a commercial snow removal business, for example, like the contracts are quite pricey. So you don't need like 10,000 like inflow of leads coming in, right? So this is like just an example. These are all inquiries. They're coming in, like they're coming in to me. I get to see them, and then they're also they used to go to a business. They got two booked, so now like they're gonna go to another business as soon as I'm able to find another person that wants these leads. But essentially, the leads come in on a regular basis. Every now and then, there's a few of them that comes in, and then they look like that, right? So like the first one, we're searching for a snow removal company. This is a church in Ottawa. They found the website. They don't know me. They don't know anything about me or what I do. They went on Google, they searched snow removal, and then they found the website, and then they completed the form that's here. And then the form generated that inquiry that I received in my email. On the other side, you have another one. They're looking for snow removal to plow like a construction site, and then they have a site plan that they want to share as well, so that the company knows like what's going on. And at the bottom, there's one. It says like they're working on a contract for the NCC, so National Capital Region. Like it's like a big government organization. And they went in, they found that website, they typed a link, they typed a link, and then they typed a text, and then we received the message that way. So far, let me know if that's making sense to you. If you guys are kind of grasping the concept, say yes, yes, yes in the chat. If you're understanding the concept, we create an asset, we rank it in Google, and then the leads come in that way. I'll just put you guys on a quick pause. Just one quick second, guys. Just one quick second, guys.
Hello to some familiar faces.
Technical issue, 1 second.
Steven, do you want me to start my stand-up routine and keep the crowd warm?
Sorry, guys, I had to take a quick pause. I'm home with the kids, and one of them wanted to be on camera. But yeah, type 1 in the chat if you guys understand the concept. You see what's going on. We're generating the leads. We're creating websites. We're generating the leads, and then we're passing them on to business owners. Type 1 in chat if that makes sense to you, that concept. So I see one yes, one. Yeah, perfect. You guys are getting it. Perfect. All right, guys. So next thing is like deal structure. So deal structure, the way that this works is that there's a lot of like different things that could be done in terms of deal structure. You could do search engine optimization. Essentially, you're just ranking the websites, and then you're charging a monthly fee for the website to be ranked. And then this could range from minimum $500 per month to like up to $10,000 a month per client, right? So this is one way to do it. Another way to do it is that you can also charge per lead. So you could say, you know what, I'll send you all the leads that are coming in. For each lead, this is the price, whether you close them or not. This is kind of your business. We'll go ahead and just like send you all the leads that are coming in, and then you pay a certain price per lead. We could also do a deal structure where like it's commission, you know, so on closed deals. So you send all the leads, and then they get the leads, and then they pay you a commission for the deals that they close. Minimum on that would be like 5% of the price of the cost of the work. So for example, I had a construction company, and then they were doing bathroom renovation, basements, and then every lead that I would send to them, they wouldn't pay me per lead, but they would pay me on closed deals, like a commission on the closed deals. You could also do like a fixed monthly fee, like minimum this amount of leads per month, and then the person pays you a certain monthly fee. Again, for that, it'd be around like $500 minimum, but it could go for more. Then you could do a hybrid where you get a part, like half, like, you know, half, like a bit of both. So a little bit of commission and a little bit of money per month. You could also do equity. So you could get equity in a business for doing that. I had a car wrapping business that was interested in me working on getting leads for them, and then they were going to give me some equity on the business. Deal didn't end up working out, but the possibility was there. Then we have flipping the asset. So you can create like the website, generating a bunch of leads that way, and then essentially get like the website to a certain amount of like monthly income, and then you could turn around and then sell it to someone. You could even get like a few websites together, a bit of a portfolio, and then selling back everything to an end buyer. So this is these are some of the deal structure that you can put in place. So again, like in the chat, like when you see this, like what speaks to you the most? Like just write, you know, the deal structure that you see that you like the most out of all these different options. Yeah, cash and equity, cool. Hybrid, 4 is fixed. Okay, cool. Equity, commission on close. All right, perfect. Cool. Commission, great. Hybrid. All right, hybrid. All right, cool stuff. So we kind of we've seen this already. We talked about deal structure. So what's the income potential here? You know, like people are always asking, like, you know, with something like that, what's the income potential? Well, the income potential really is unlimited. Like it's really as if you have like a blank check, and then you decide, do you want to do one of them a month, and then it'll take you a few months to rank them, and then you turn around and then start getting some income from it. Do you want to do 2 a month? Do you want to do 1 a week? Do you want to do 1 a day? It's really up to you. And I know some of you are probably thinking, well, I don't have the time to do like all that. I'm a real estate investor, or I have a business, or I'm doing something else. Well, like everything else, there's like systems that can be created to do things more efficiently. So for example, you could have a virtual assistant that you can train to go out and do some of the things for you. You could hire someone. You could there's a lot of you could partner up with someone else, like in real estate and other spaces. Someone could be selling the leads, and then someone else could be building the leads. There's a lot of different ways that this can be done. But this is a great way to create extra income. You can also make that your full-time thing if you want to. The income potential is really unlimited. That's why I put like a blank check here. So what to do next? Like what to do next? Like you could do nothing. Some people come to webinar, they come here, they get a lot of cool information, and they decide, you know what, that was a great 1 hour of my time, and then they decide to do nothing with the information. Some people you could also decide to try to figure out yourself. So you could go out there and then try to create a website, try to rank it yourself, try to figure out how to find a client for it, and then do your own thing. Or you can decide to work with me, and then I said I'll have an opportunity that we could work together. So I do have a program that I'm offering that some people, not everyone, but like about 10 people max will be able to work with me. It'll be like a super close group. And then we'll basically make sure that you get all the information that you need to be able to do this in like 90 days or less. So you'll be able to watch over my own shoulder, and then you'll be able to see how I do these websites. I've shown you one example, but I have many different ones in many different fields. This is something that could be done anywhere in the world. Like Google is not only working here in Canada, it works in the States, it works in Australia, it works in any country. So if you speak a different language, this is also applicable in any language as well. So you can do this in French, in Spanish, in like any language really. So the program is really, really simple. It's going to be a 12-week program. Like every week, there's going to be an opportunity for you to get some content. There's going to be about 12 modules. And then once a week, they'll be released. You'll be able to use them, consume them, and use them and take action. There's going to be every two weeks that we'll have a call. So bi-weekly, we'll have one call. And then that's going to be free or included as part of the program for the first 3 months. And then we'll do Q&As. You guys will see new things that I'm doing. And then this is kind of what that's going to be like. Like every two weeks we'll chat. Then after the 3 months, there'll be a fee. It'll be cheap, like $100 per month. And then you can continue to come on, ask questions, and then really scale your business. But within 3 months, you'll have everything that you need to at least do 1 or 2 of those. And then it'll basically pay for itself. I try to do this like as a no-brainer for you, so that basically by getting one client, it solves that problem for you. Like you pay back your investment, and then you're in, and then you can continue scaling your business that way. So I'm making this super affordable. Like I'm making it available for about 10 people at this price, and then over time the price will go up. So this is kind of it, in terms of like the information. I will take some time for questions. I also want to paste the link for you so that if you're interested in doing this, you can go in and essentially take advantage of this. So I'll paste the link right here so that you have access to it. And then in terms of the presentation, if you're ready, we're here ready to work with you. And then the last piece really is like, I want to just like first answer any questions that there is. And then after that, just kind of get your some feedback from you, what kind of haha moments you got today, anything that you got today, I'd be happy to hear it. But for now, I just want to open it up for questions. Make sure that I answer any questions that you have about either the program or about this, anything that you want to ask. We'll do. I'll stop the sharing of the presentation, and then you guys can come on camera and ask any questions that you guys have. So if you want to raise your hand and then ask any questions. All right, Savio.
Hey, Stephen. So my first thing that's in my head, this program that you're offering is to teach us to do it for our websites or for other business owners. The focus is organic, or is it, to get the high ranking on Google for your page or your client's page, whatever? Is it organic, or is it, paid, basically?
It's organic. It's organic. Because like the thing, like you could do paid too, but like the thing that I like about organic is that once it's ranking, like you don't have to do that much. Like I have websites that have been ranking for years. I stopped touching them. Like I don't do anything, nothing at all, and they're still ranking really, really well. My wife, for example, she does hair extensions, and then I have a website that I worked for her three years ago. Never touched it since, and it's still ranking #1 on Google and generating leads for her like every month. So imagine if you had to pay per click, like, because for some people that might not understand the question, like organic means like we've ranked it, we've done some work in the background, we've ranked it, and then we're not paying anyone like anything. But you could also pay for ads. Every time there's a click, it would cost you. So every time, in some spaces, it's like a few bucks, but in some spaces, it's like, you know, 10 bucks, 13 bucks, 15 bucks per click. We're not paying anything per click. Every click that we get, anything that we get is like totally free in a sense. Like we did the work and then that's it. So we're looking at organic.
So just to follow up to that question, so in the program again is I think you mentioned it was 12 weeks. So at the end of the 12 weeks, whether it's our site or somebody else's site, are you saying that that site will be top ranked in Google or in the first page of Google?
Like some of them might not. It depends. Like they're not all created equal. Some industries have more competition than others. So it depends on like who's competing, how much effort they've put in ranking #1 on Google. But within the 12 weeks, you'll know everything that you need to do to make sure that the website is created the right way, that it's ranking, and that like you're able to also find people that are interested in buying these leads, paying per month, or getting a commission deal with you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions? You guys can raise your real hand, or you could do your virtual hand. Any questions? I just want to make sure that I answer any question, anything that's unclear maybe. Alvaro, you have a question?
Hey, Stephen, can you hear me?
Yeah, we are perfectly.
Okay, great. First of all, great presentation. And
Thank you.
Thank you for having us here. It was very well organized and you're a great presenter. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
I just wanted, and I do apologize if I missed a little bit just at the beginning. I wanted to kind of tie it all in together. Essentially, this business is to create a website. Then the website is rented to a company or a business in order to generate leads, and then the individual, we get paid based on one of those deal structures that you showed us. Did I understand that correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is great. Like, how long have you been doing this, Stephen?
About 3 years now.
3 years, huh? Okay, fantastic.
Like I haven't been going as hard as I could have, but I'm rectifying that right now. Yeah. It's,
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
sometimes you have a skill and then you kind of like take it for granted. And then it's like, hey, it's like it's ranking. I don't have to do anything. Like there's nothing to do. But there's definitely an opportunity to do more and more of that. And then like that's like going to be one of my focus for 2023 for sure.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you for sharing, Stephen. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Any other questions? Ishi?
Hey, Stephen.
Hey.
Hey, I have a question about the do we need to like subscribe like to like SEMrush, like those like kind of like, you know, like tracking like SEOs, like those that give you like status?
Yeah, definitely. Like, there's a few tools that you'll need. SEMrush is a like possibility, but you don't like there's other tools that I use that are similar that gives you, like I have that too, but like I don't really use it that much. I have another tool that I use. It's called Mangles, and it basically does everything that SEMrush would do. So for example, like you'll be able to track the websites and see the ranking of like the different keywords for the different websites. Also, you could also spy on other businesses and see what they're doing so that you're able to replicate some of what they're doing to help your own website. But yeah, you'll need a few tools, but nothing crazy. Maybe like about $100 a month worth of tool.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Right. And do like those like this stuff, because since it's like a website, kind of like a landing page, right? Like, do we just kind of use SEO wording to kind of like work on that, or is there like still like backlinks, like multiple like ways we just
Yeah.
Really?
So like to rank a website, you need a few things. First thing is like Google crawls like the words that are on the website, and then like people are like searching with words. So you have to make sure that the words that people would search are on the website. And then other than ranking the other than words, we also need something, and I don't want to go super technical for like, but you need something called backlinks.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like, if you have your website, you want to have like different links pointing back to that website so that Google sees it as like a website that's popular, that's worth like ranking. If nobody links to that website, Google kind of sees it as like, oh, well, it's just a random website. But if you have different sources linking to that website, it gives it more value. So you need like a good website that's well designed. You need like some words optimized in a way. And then you also need like backlinks, so links pointing to that website. And then part of the program will teach you how to do all that.
Perfect. All right. Thank you.
My pleasure. Any more questions? I see Bet on the line, Christina, Danny, David, Delani, James, Gary, Elizabeth, Fazan, Joanne, John, Lisa. Any questions, guys? Nancy, any questions? I'm here for you. Christina?
So hi, Stephen, great presentation. You lost me a little bit because it's too technical for me.
So good, so good.
But great content. I have a lot of questions. I would say maybe stupid questions because
No
it might
stupid questions.
First question is, how do you rank? If you can, explain briefly, how do you rank a website? Or it's, I'm really not good with technology, but how do you rank it? Or like, just can you explain a little bit more for people who have no knowledge about these type of digital real estate, if that makes sense?
For sure. Let's do that.
Thank you so much. But great presentation, by the way, it was amazing.
Thank you. I'll share my screen again and I'll show you guys a few more things. All right. You guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll remove this, and then we'll go and do so this is one of my wife's, like we're doing for my wife. So hair extension, Ottawa. So let's say someone is in Ottawa, they're looking to get some hair extension. And I know like not everyone here like knows about hair extension or interested in hair extension, but it's something that some people are really interested in and they pay a lot of money to get them done. So someone would search, for example, hair extensions Ottawa. And then they would scroll and then they would maybe use some of some of this, like on the first page of Google, my wife's website is ranked. So this is the website that I talked about at some point, like in a presentation. Worked on it 3 years ago, never touched it, and then it's ranking right now. So this website, for example, like it's generating leads for her every month, and then she basically they go in, they write what they need, and then she receives the notification that someone's interested, and then she reached out to them and closes these deals. But then you're thinking, well, how did that website appear on Google first, and then how did it become ranked #1? Well, there is some tool that we have, so I'll activate one of them, for example, and then it's going to be a bit technical, but it is the nature of that business, and it makes, and that's why I created a program so that I can explain everything in more details and I could go a bit slower. But when I activate this tool that I just activated, for example, I'm able to get like a few information about these different websites. So you can see like one of the things here, for example, at the beginning of it, is like backlinks. So this is what we were talking earlier with Ishi, like there's like links pointing to that website. So if we look at this one that's ranking top on Google, number one, you can see there's like 6,000 backlinks. So there's like a bunch of them coming to this website. This one has a little bit less, this one has less, but then the one that has the most backlinks, like, and it's not always just backlinks, but this is one of the strong component of a website ranking. So if you click here, for example, and then you look at the different backlinks that are coming in, we will be able to see that like there's a lot of just different links coming and really like touching his website. So we have this tool called SEMrush. Don't want to go into it right now, but essentially, like we would be able to see like what the different backlinks are. Like, so who are the websites that are ranking, and who are the websites that are like targeting this website. So one thing to rank is like you need a lot of backlinks. So there's different ways to get them. You can comment on other people's website and then leave your link in the comment, and then it comes back to you. You can write posts. There's specific website that you can write posts and then get them to come to you. You could also pay for backlinks. You could also go to someone and say, hey, you know what? I would like you to add like, for example, let's say you do a website on Real Estate Investor Ottawa, for example. And then you go and talk to a bunch of realtors, and then you say, hey guys, like I would like to put a link on your website. I'll pay you guys a certain amount of money to do that. And then this is going to be a backlink coming back to your website. Again, a little bit technical, but that's like one of the ways. The other way is the content. So for example, if we look at this website, for example, like we have some specific keywords. So hair extensions or leans, for example, hair extension specialist, for example, like these words, like, or words that people would search for. So if we do hair extension or leans as one of the keywords, because it's in text and it's there multiple times, like it makes it so the website is ranking number one on Google for hair extension or leans. So this is like some of it. I could go more technical, but I just don't want to lose everyone for tonight. But does that help a little bit understand the concept a little bit?
Yeah, thank you so much. It does. It's very technical though, so
Yeah.
it does help understanding. But obviously, it might take more than just a session, like
Yeah.
as you mentioned, like a
Exactly.
program.
Yeah.
To to absorb all these concepts and know what to do. So
Yeah, no, for sure.
thank you so much though. Thank you.
This is a bit of an intro to the concept, intro to the business model, but obviously like it takes a little bit of time to learn, but once you learn it one time and then you'll be able to use the skill forever. Any more questions? I'll take a few more if you guys have some. Anyone on the line? David,
Hey, Stephen,
James, all right. Danny, yes, Danny.
my question was, great presentation.
Thank you.
A lot of information, and yes, it is a lot of education to, rank a website on first page of Google. The hybrid version where it was like you charge monthly and you can get a commission,
Mhm.
right? So my question was, when you get the lead, how do you send them off to the person who wants the lead? Do you
there's-
email it? Do you use a tool?
Yeah, so there's two ways. So for example, in the example that I showed earlier, like there's the form, like the people come in, they write something. I get the email, so I know that a lead was generated, and the business also would get the email, and like so I know they know. If they use the phone number, there's tools that you can use that tracks the calls. So let's say you're the business that is agreeing to receive the leads. I could like your phone would ring. Like I would call I would put a number on the website. This number would be tied to your number, And then like when the people call the number, you get the call, but I would also get a notification that you got a call. And if we agree to do it, and then we have a whisper on the other end for the client, we would also be able to record the call so that I could see that, you know, oh, you took the call, you received the call, and then you closed the call. So this way we could, if we did a hybrid model, like there'd be a way for both of us to know like what business was actually generated.
Got it. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
they're called not screen, but call tracker tools. And there's a list of them.
Thank you so much.
No problem. All right, guys, we're almost at time. So I'll take one last question if you guys have some. Otherwise, I just want to get some general feedback. What did you guys get out of this? What kind of aha moments you got out of this? Anything that you want to share? I'll also repaste the link in the chat. If you guys are interested in actually joining the program, just want to post this right here so you guys can go in and then like sign up for that. Gary has a question, and then after that we'll do aha moments. Yes, Gary. Yes.
Thank you, Stephen, for this presentation. Really appreciate. Sorry, guys, if you can't see me well. Hold on a second. Yeah.
No worries. What's your question?
Yeah. The question is, for the website, what type of website are we going to be able to create? Is it a website out of WordPress or is it something from scratch?
This works with any tools. Like you could do WordPress, you could do Weebly, you could do a website from scratch with HTML that you code yourself. Like any website works. It's just like, you know, the stuff in Wix, yeah, Wix as well. Any website tool works. Square, exactly, all of them.
Oh, okay. And are you going to teach us how to do that as well, or is
For
it
sure, 100%.
something else?
100%. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
My pleasure. All right, guys. I think that's it for questions for today. Now what we'll do is, if you guys want to raise your hand, share any aha moments that you have, any testimonial, any information that you gathered today. I really love to just get feedback from presentation, and also it's great to be able to share with other people as well, so that people know about what I do and what you guys have learned. So if you guys want to have a 30 seconds of time just to kind of share what you got out of today, that'd be appreciated. So Alvaro, if you want to go first.
Yeah, Stephen, I just wanted to say that, first of all, this system is really it's a system that any business can use, whether it's a small business or a large business. And so that right there is very attractive to me, because you can really diversify your efforts in creating, you know, like you showed us a deal structure, right? And so imagine I do this for, you know, a dozen different companies, and you know, with one company I'm acquiring equity, with the other one there's a commission going on, et cetera, et cetera. So I love that. I also like the fact that this is a organic, you know, back like a organic structure to it, right? Like it's not just I think a lot of us are familiar with like online AI boosting your followers or other AI tools to boost your SEO. So I do like that. And I also like the fact that it works with any site. You know, a lot of businesses have different budgets. And so to be able to work with anybody on any site is really cool. And I like this a lot. So great job. Thank you for sharing this with us. There's a lot of people looking for this. There's so many people looking for this. And some people don't know where to begin. They don't know where to start. And some people are going to spend, it's interesting at the beginning, you said, well, what's going to happen at the end of this, right? You're going to do nothing, or you're going to go and try to reinvent the wheel. But the thing is, for some people that are gonna go and try to reinvent the wheel, it's gonna cost them a whole lot more than just $1,000. So great job. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Anyone else want to share? Anyone else want to share? Just raise your hand and you'll be able to share. Go off camera, go off mic, on mic, and then you guys can share. All right,
I'll go, Stephen.
we're waiting. Oh,
My-
okay.
My aha moment is we just met 2 weeks ago or so, and it seems that both of us have such a similar mindset. We are in the same space every time, it seems.
Nice. Yeah, amazing. Thank you. All right, I'm scrolling and I'm seeing some questions, so I'm gonna answer the question that I see in the chat as well. So hey, everyone, get in touch. All right, someone sharing their email. Also saw, all right. How do you want websites top 10? We kind of talked about that. All right, just scrolling down. Someone is saying, what is a realistic budget to spend on ads to rank top? Okay, so we're not spending any budget on ads. We're doing everything organic, so no ad budget to spend. Are there more details on the actual structure of the course, as how many hours a day or week? Okay, so yeah, so the structure of the course is going to be like 1 lesson per week, so 1 module every week for 12 weeks. The amount of time in a lesson could vary between like 30 minutes and an hour. And then this lesson will be available to you. You'll be able to use it. It will cover things like figuring out which kind of industry or you could come in and then really dominate. We'll teach you how to explore websites and figuring out what are the websites that are doing really good, what are the websites that are doing really poorly, and how you can position yourself to win in the space. We'll create websites together, so you'll know how to go in, choose a domain name, create the website, put images on it. You'll know essentially how to create your own digital asset, right? That you'll be able, like, you own the website. So for example, this website that I showed you, like, I'll own it forever. So every year I could switch up the client if I want to. I could like package it with other website and then sell it to someone. I could sell that website to the business that gets the leads from it. Like, it's mine, right? The thing with search engine optimization, which is like, you can just find a website that someone owns and then you can rank their website. But then at any moment they can cut you off and they can say, you know what? I don't need your help anymore. My website is ranking well. I don't really need your services anymore. But with this, you actually own the asset yourself. So you're in control. So that's why I call it digital real estate, because you can rent it, you can flip it, there's a lot of things that you could do here. So the course will cover everything from start to finish, from like having just nothing, to creating a website, to calling in business, or creating videos to sell, to show the business what you can do for them, to closing a deal, to getting paid. So it'll cover everything. And to be honest, like, I'll never put the price so low ever in my life. I just want to get a few people in, get a few results, make sure that I focus on the people that get in at the beginning, help them out. But I can see this going towards like the $10,000 price point eventually. So just a heads up, this is kind of like 10 people maxed at this price, and then it'll go up eventually. Other questions? Will Zoom sessions? No, it won't be daily. The sessions will be every 2 weeks for the calls, and it will not be one-on-one. It will be like group sessions. And then for the first 3 months, it's going to be all included as part of the program. And then after 3 months, if you want to continue to get the calls and you want to scale your business, by the 3 months mark, you'll be able to do everything by yourself. But if you want to dive deeper and then you want to like really scale this up and make something amazing out of it, and then you want to support, ongoing support, the calls will continue, and then there'll be a fee of $100 per month for the calls, 2 calls, so basically $50 per call. Okay, great presentation, great presentations. Okay, All right, guys. I think we're good. I think yes, I will send the link to everyone. So everyone that signed up for this, I'll send you guys a link again to register for the course if you guys are interested. And I'll also send you guys the recording for the call as well. What rank website will be after graduating your course? What the rank? Oh, no, I don't know how to rank what the ranking of the website will be after graduating the course. It's hard to say, right? Like we'll target like websites that can, like not websites, but industries that can rank fast, so that you'll be able to rank them fast. But like some websites can take like 2 weeks to rank, some websites can take 3 months, and then some websites can take a year to rank #1. But like it'll go from not existing anywhere at all to starting to rank gradually. And then every time you put a little bit of work behind it, like it'll go up. But Google takes, they have their own schedule in terms of like crawling all the websites that exist in the world and then shifting the ranking. So it's kind of a dance, you don't exist at all. And then one day you appear, maybe you'll be ranked 75 or 80 or 100. And then over time, gradually you come up. And then you come up different ranking for different keywords. So for example, on a search engine, on the website that I showed for hair extension, you like for hair extension Orleans, we're #1, but for hair extensions Ottawa, we're on the first page, but we're like number 4 or 5, right? So you'll be ranking different ways, different ranking for different words. Does that answer your question, Lisa? Thank you. All right, guys, I think that's it. We're at time. I want to be respectful of your time. I'll take one last aha moment if someone has one, and then we'll end for today. Your last chance, guys, last chance to get your voice to be heard.
Okay, I'm gonna go, Stephen, because I feel like, I hope I don't take anybody's spot, but it's just a continuity from Danny's, aha moment. We work together for more than 1 year now in real estate. We both speak French and English. I just found tonight that you speak another language. I don't know. We never had the time to talk this language before. We always spoke French, English, or real estate language.
Yeah, that's the machine. That's the machine.
Yeah. Usually I'm on track with you, but you lost me tonight.
It's all good. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, great
presentation. This is the lead generation, digital real estate language. And I hope everyone in the call that's still here right now will benefit from that, and then we'll be able to use it, because it's amazing, like when you can create a little website for a few bucks and then you can turn around and rank it. Like I had clients, minimum client was $500, maximum client was $2,000 per month, just like a little website that took a little bit of time and like a little bit of work from our virtual assistant. So yeah, I think for all real estate investors, all business people, that will make sense. Very, very like scalable business too. Like you could do one a month, one a year, one a week, one a day. It's really up to you. So yeah, so I'll leave one last chance to someone else, because I feel like you jumped at it too quickly. So anyone else, if you guys want to just like last comment, we're at time, the 1 hour mark. If you guys want to say one last 30-minute comment, I'll take it. Otherwise, that'll be it for today. Going once, going twice, the whole new world discovering. All right, thank you, James. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being present. Thank you for committed to being here today and being present, asking questions, taking notes. I hope you guys will take this information. We're around Christmas and New Year, so I pray that you guys all have a great Christmas, a great New Year, and I'll see you guys. Alvaro, did you have a question, or are you? No? Okay, yeah. So I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. If you guys have any questions about this, you guys know where to find me. I'll send you guys an email. There'll be some info about the course and everything like that. And if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be a pleasure. Even if something comes to mind after the presentation and like, man, I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to ask in front of everyone or anything like that, just reach out to me, and then we'll make sure that you guys get all the answer that you guys need. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steven.
Thank you.
See ya.